I am here with the show's creator, Miss Brittney LaCree, who also plays a character in the show by the name of Kaya. How are you doing, Miss Brittney?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Now, I've watched the show, and the show is amazing.
Thank you.
Kudos to you. Great job. Uh, Tell us a little bit how you got into the mind frame to even write this show and how you came up with your characters.
Okay, so for the longest, I had writer's block. So finally, it just dawned on me. So I wrote this mystery thing. I had like 18 pages, and then I like completely started over. And I was thinking, like, what do I like? What do I like to watch? What do I like to see? I love to see shows with cases, things that you have to the audience has to follow. And so I was like, okay, I want to do something with cases. Then I started thinking, I love the show Cheaters. Okay, I can incorporate Cheaters. Cheaters is a good show. I used to sneak and watch it because my mama didn't like me watching that show. But I love that show. And so I was like, okay, that's another piece. So then there was an experience that I went through, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to incorporate that and then incorporate a single mom. So all of this started just happening. And then I wanted Cam, who was the person that I could write whatever I wanted to write, and he could say it, and I wouldn't get in trouble for it. So I started just developing it. And then once I, wrote it and came up with everything, or once I came up with everything, I wrote it in like a week.
Really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you talk really fast, but you slow it down on the show. So thank you for that, because I'm keeping up. This, you're talking.
I do talk really fast, and I have a thick country accent. So yeah, sorry.
You did well on that too, because I couldn't even tell in the show that you even had an accent.
That's probably a lot of takes and a lot of good acting.
Now, are you in classes or anything like that?
I have not been able to afford an acting class my entire life, but I think that being on set has helped me a lot. It's helped me, just get stronger because I'm working with phenomenal actors. So as I work with them, I get better. I see myself growing and everything. And I just encourage people that if you can't afford acting classes, do it. You'll get better as you go along. So yeah.
Good job. Because again, I couldn't tell you didn't have any classes or anything like that. Like, you really came off as very natural. So
Thank you.
Kudos to you. Now, you said you're a single mom.
Yeah.
How old is your kid?
My son, his name is Kason Merritt, and he is 7. He is my reason, my everything. And he's been, since he was 2, he was on set when he was 2 years old. So it's been a journey for both of us.
Now,
Yeah.
does he inspire to be like mom and write and act as well?
He actually wants to do an action movie with green screens and all that. So I told him, we got to wait till we have a budget for that. But we're going to do it, But he's starting to write. He actually has started writing his own script like maybe a month ago. So that was exciting. Yeah. And he loves the YouTube thing. So he's definitely an entertainment child.
So he's going to be a future influencer then.
He is.
How do you balance the time that you spend with your son and the time you have to be on set and writing? How do you, balance that out? 'Cause I'm sure that's not easy.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. I chose a really hard career, and I chose to be the boss, as you would say. So it's definitely a sacrifice. We've had to sacrifice time from each other because when you're filming 20-hour days, that's not stable for a child who's in school. And my family is just so supportive, and so they cheer us on and they do what they have to do to help me because it takes thousands of hours to do what I do. So he's had to be away from me a lot, but I get to go see him a lot, and he'll be back since filming is over. So that'll be exciting. But he definitely, I call him the real MVP because he sacrifices time from his mom, so I can do this and hope and give a lot of other people opportunities and stuff like that. So yeah,
Definitely. Now, excuse me, him being 7 years old, it's not a lot of things that a 7-year-old can, like, I wouldn't say comprehend, but I know it's kind of hard for him to comprehend. Mom has to go away for 20 hours, as you just said. That's a long time. It's a whole day, basically, that he doesn't see you, period. And I'm sure when he does see you, he's like all over you and misses you and things like that, and vice versa with you all over him.
Definitely. When he sees me, like we hug, and our connection, our family says we're sickening because we have just this really crazy bond with each other, and it's just like God gave me the perfect child. Like he wants to be at my mom's house. Like he's just like, no, it's okay, Mom, you're working. I want to be at Grandma and Nina. He calls her Ami. I want to be at my Ami's house. So God just gave me an excellent child to be able to do this. So and it doesn't even seem like it affects him because that's what I worried about as a single mom doing this. Like, I don't want him to have a childhood he has to heal from. Like, I want him to have a great childhood, and he's fine. Yeah, he just asked, "Mommy, are we rich yet?"
Are we rich yet?
That's what he asks every time. Can I get D-Bucks for Fortnite? So,
Almost.
almost there.
Every day we're getting a little bit closer.
Yes.
Every day. Now, switching up gears a little bit, tell us how it was on set with the other cast members. How was the bond and how was the camaraderie? Like, how did that go?
Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better cast and crew. It was, you would think that there was a lot of like drama going on. No, it was just so smooth. We all get along. We're like one big happy family. We all have our own sarcastic way we say things to each other, and we had inside jokes. Like, I think we just get along great. And a lot of people would say like, "Oh, that can't be possible or that can't be true." But one thing about me is I try to judge the person, and even when they do their audition, I make you say like one thing about yourself, and that your personality kind of shines. And I'm really big on everybody respecting everybody, nobody being mean to anybody. We're all in this journey together, trying to do the same thing. So there's no point in being mean to anybody. So we all just get along. We're just a great family. I call us the Intentions family. I absolutely love every one of my cast and crew.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Explain a little bit about the more intimate scenes that you had to play, during, filming or whatnot. How did you prepare for that, and what mindset did you have to go into, or did you have to walk away for a little bit and come back? Like, how do you prepare for those intimate scenes?
I don't really do anything special to prepare for it. I think I just kind of joke with the actor like beforehand, and I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable with going across the line. Are you comfortable with going across the line? Because if you're not, then let's find what line you're not comfortable with. So, just I don't really do anything special because I'm comfortable in that situation, and we make it fun. We make it. You wouldn't know that, but we're joking around and all of that. Even during that intimate scene. So yeah. I think it's more crazy for the director Corey than it is for us.
Now, did it take like a lot of takes to get those things done, or was it like one and done? All right, let's move on.
We did a lot of different shots, but I mean, we just kind of went with it. So I don't think we did a lot of takes. I think it's just we did a lot of different shots and different angles. So yeah, we put the music on and we were just going.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Tell me about your selection of how did you choose? Like, I want this actor to play this role, that actor to play this role. How did you go about that selection? How did you know who fit the right part?
Okay, so Cam was the character that I was like, I have to find the perfect person, and I'm really big on if you move me during your video audition, you're gonna move me in person even more. So I just could not find that person. So actually, I had an old assistant. They referred him, so he did the audition. He was everything that I was looking for. So I had my Cam. Anna, she's been working with me for almost 5 years. So I was like, Anna, you're gonna play this role. That's it. So that was that. And then, of course, I wrote Kaya for me to give myself an opportunity. And see, Cara, she blew me away in her audition. And a lot of these actors just blew me away. Lawrence, I found Nicole on TikTok. And so I like reached out to her and was like, maybe I can. And so just a lot of different avenues. But most of the time I use a casting website. And the casting process is like the most fun for me.
Is it tiring, like grueling, like another one? Okay, I'm gonna watch this one. This is my 18th one today.
It is. And when I'm doing actual characters, I try to give everybody their chance who submit it. Sometimes there's a lot and I can't get through all of them, but most of the time I do watch them all. And I specifically watch when they're saying their slate, because I want to see your personality come out a little bit. Anybody can get on and do the lines, but I want to see who you're going to be on set. So, but it's tiring, but it's so much fun. Like, the only thing that's hard is if you have two actors and they're like neck and neck, and then like you're just trying to figure out like, usually I just go with my gut.
Gut never lies.
No, it doesn't. It hasn't lied once.
It always leads you in the right direction.
Yes. One thing about this show, we have really great acting, I feel like.
Now, tell me about, so if you have an actor, like you say, you have really two like neck and neck actors or whatnot. Let's say one actor, like, all right, this actor would be perfect for this. Then you have one actor and it's like, okay, but they would too, but they don't completely understand where I'm trying to go with this character. So how would you even choose between those two? Like this one's good, but they're not fully getting it, but I know they could get it, though, you know?
Yeah, that's a great question. So a lot of times it comes down to me. I start looking at their reels. I start looking into them, researching them as a person, and who they are. But you have two great people. It just comes down to who do I feel like looks the part more, who envisions. So sometimes I might have a brunette, and this girl might be blonde, but she's great. But like I was like, oh, maybe I want to go with the brunette because that's what I envision this character. So you kind of got to do it like this. That is which is really superficial, but I mean, how do you choose other than that?
Exactly. Now, when you wrote the character Kaya for yourself, did you write that off like how you are, or did you say, you know what, I'm gonna go completely different and I'm gonna push myself and challenge myself to be someone else?
So, that's good. I actually Kaya says and does a lot more than I would do in person. I'm more I'm not gonna when I'm gonna be more Jade in a work situation. I'm gonna get stuff done. Kaya just comes to work because I don't know, she don't ever really want to work. She just um, yeah, she's kind of a mess. But I love that I get to like step into somebody else. So no, I didn't write her based on me because I wanted to come on set and actually be able to be someone else, and switch that Brittany brain off, and be Kaya.
Right. And how was that experience? Like, how did you like being someone else other than your everyday self that that we all are?
I love it. I love it. And sometimes they would have to tell me, Brittany, you're not being Kaya right now. And sometimes because I wrote it, it gets kind of mundane. So like Corey's really good about, telling me if I seem like I'm reading it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I love it. I love being Kaya. Yeah.
So, would you consider yourself a method actor or a classical actor?
I feel like I'm more classical because I call them crowns. I wear so many crowns on set that when you say action, I go into Kaya. But after that cut, okay, did we do this? Did we do that? And so I think I'm more classical because I can't stay in Kaya. Even if I wanted to all day, I can't. The position that I'm in, I can't stay in Kaya. So I can't really method act.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's definitely the prime definition of a classical actor.
Yeah.
Just jump right into it. No need to prepare. If you read it, you see it. I'm this person.
Yeah, that's me.
Very nice. Well, thank you for being here today, Ms. Brittney LaCree. Definitely looking forward to the next season. Tell us, what can we expect from next season? Because the first season, it kind of left us, what's about to happen. So what can we expect from you as far as your writing process for the next season?
Well, I don't really have what I'm going to do for season 2 yet, but I can tell you it's going to be bigger and better and awesome.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you again.
Thank you.